Hey everybody, this is Drink64 and welcome to my review for All Belts Are Off, the second episode in the third week of the Star Bomb, and this episode was okay for what it was. I mean, I didn't enjoy it that much, definitely wasn't as good as the likes of Heinous or The Hard Way, but definitely liked this episode. I thought it was something. And I thought it mostly was just there to reinforce Marco's sort of rivalry with Jeremy in the dojo and his friendship with Sensei, and I like Sensei, so in turn I like this episode. I didn't think it was that bad, but I absolutely despise Jeremy, so who doesn't? Who actually doesn't hate Jeremy? He's the worst anyone ever, but I don't know. I think a lot of other characters in this episode will agree with me as well. He is so hateable. But in general, I did think this was a good episode for Marco and Sensei, actually developing an even closer bond with them, and I think we'll definitely see more of him going further in Season 3 as well, so yeah. Anyway, let's just go ahead and get straight into the episode. So this episode starts off with a videotape being shown to the dojo about how this new Grandmaster character, who is really awesome by the way, this character was really cool, wasn't in it too much and didn't say a lot, but, you know, he was cool looking, so I don't care. And basically he's coming to the dojo to basically certify the dojo as a good dojo, I guess. And basically Sensei has to choose someone to represent the whole dojo, and he ends up choosing Jeremy, much to Marco's disappointment. Which is actually quite surprising at first until you actually get to the end of the episode and then you find out why he chose Jeremy, and okay, it makes sense at the end. So he chooses Jeremy, and obviously Marco's not too happy about this, so Marco actually ends up going to Sensei's house to just try and impress him, to make him choose him over Jeremy, because Jeremy's just being a dick about it and rubbing it in Marco's face all over, so yeah, that came out wrong. So obviously Sensei still wants to give the position to Jeremy because he's a better person, which he tells Marco, and obviously Marco takes this the wrong way and starts to follow Jeremy around like a bit of a creep, taking videos of him wherever he is, seeing what he does. He's kind of a dick to his mom, to his butler, makes the wolf guy pick up a $100 bill, which he not only glued to the ground, but put rainbow dog shit on it, so yeah. What is that stuff? Is that like actual rainbow dog shit, or is that like fake stuff? Because that doesn't look fake, that looks pretty damn slimy to me. Obviously Star does come into the episode, which was kind of a shock. I didn't actually expect Star in this one at all, so we got a little bit of Star, not too much. Again, not too bothered, forget about her, nobody cares. Not in this one. And then the day of the actual arrival of the Grandmaster comes along, and Marco goes into the dojo and sees all this Jeremy stuff, and I feel like this is just the thing I hate about Jeremy, and it's people like Jeremy as well that I've actually known in the past, and that you guys probably have known in the past as well. The guy with the huge ass ego who loves himself way too much, you know, doesn't care about anyone else and really is only out for himself, and it kind of sucks. I hate those kind of people, and personally I hate Jeremy for that same reason. He's such a dick, and for very good reasons too, and I think, you know, that's his character, that's fine, but I still hate him, so yeah. But basically, the Grandmaster comes out of nowhere after Marco confronts Sensei, about to tell him about all the stuff that Jeremy did, but actually apologizing because he wants to show off all his honor, which is pretty cool. And then Grandmaster arrives out of nowhere. He is like a ghost or a magician. Could he possibly be Presto Changeo in disguise? Highly, highly doubt it, but that'd be cool. So basically Jeremy comes in, starts doing his thing with all the karate, punching and kicking around, with this really obnoxious ass song playing in the background and really obnoxious ass lights. I swear the song is one of the worst parts of the episode because it is one of the most egotistical things ever. I don't care if it's Jeremy's character. It is so annoying after a while. So he keeps doing all this stuff, he makes everyone applaud, he bullies the other kid in order to let him beat him up. It's kinda weird. And he even forces his mom to take pictures, even though she probably clearly doesn't want to. And, you know, even people in the audience start to realize, holy crap, this kid's a dick. Why did we come here? And it's at this point that I'm glad that everyone's finally starting to realize, oh, this guy's actually not a good person. No shit. So yeah. Basically, he keeps doing all this stuff, and the Grandmaster actually ends up falling asleep. I am not surprised at all. He ends up falling asleep, and then Marco ends up confronting Sensei, which goes down pretty well actually, and Sensei admits that he chose Jeremy to represent the dojo because his parents have a lot of money and they pay for the majority of what gets his job going. So yeah, I'm not really surprised that he chose Jeremy. I would have probably done the same if it meant I kept my business up, if it meant that I could keep really doing what I do. So yeah, if I had to, I probably would. But yeah. But then it turns out that Marco and Sensei are now friends, which he didn't realize at first. Sensei actually has his phone number, so yeah. And now they're really close friends, which is great. That means more Sensei in the future. I am perfectly fine with that. So yeah, like I said, the Grandmaster falls asleep. Jeremy's not too happy about that, but Grandmaster don't care. He just certifies the place anyway because he's too cool for this. And then he basically leaves like a ghost again, except not really because the bus leaves without him, yeah. Also kind of weird. Wonder how he got there in the first place so quickly, but yeah. Then the episode ends with Sensei and Marco going to get tacos, which is pretty nice, and also Jeremy not feeling too great and ending up going to prank more people with fake rainbow dog shit, so kid's still a dick. But yeah, that was All Belts Are Off, and to be perfectly honest, as much as I hate Jeremy, I thought it was good for Marco and Sensei's relationship. I really did like this episode for that. If Jeremy's parts were absolute cancer, I didn't like it. And really, I don't know, again, this is another, there's been a lot of these episodes where I love and I hate them, sort of a love-hate thing, but yeah, I have the same problem with this episode, and overall, not terrible. But what did you guys think of the episode? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.